Hey, it's Marina, travel experta. Today, we're going to be talking about snowmobiling. Yes, snowmobiling tours, unbelievable must-dos. Are you guys ready to make every day an adventure? So, I have done a snowmobile tour one time, like 6 or 7 years ago in Vermont with me and my husband. And this time around, me and my sons were going to Utah. Mainly, the Utah trip is supposed to be a climbing trip. My boys climb. Utah is considered to be one of the best bouldering, I don't know, areas in the United States. However, since I don't climb, I get mama days, and my mama day was a snowmobile tour. So we stayed in Salt Lake City. The majority of the snowmobile tours, I would say actually all of them are in the mountain region. So I made a reservation. There's quite a few different companies and they all seem to be pretty good and reputable. It depends on your price. They all range between $189 for 2 hours to like, you know, $400 for 4 hours. So that's the other thing that it's really important to know. They do have tours from 2 hours to 4 hours, group tours. You could obviously just rent a snowmobile if you have experience. If you don't, do not rent a snowmobile. You really want to be in a tour because of even like the terrain, knowing where to go. And also, you want to decide, do you want to go 2 hours, 4 hours? I decided on the 2 hours simply because I thought 2 hours is going to be more than enough. I mean, I think that's fine. So my sons are 11 and 18. My 11-year-old was not allowed to drive on his own, mainly now that after we've done it, I realize why. It's a really powerful machine. It's really difficult for such a small kid to ride. So I think up to 16 years old, they do have to sit in back, and that's usually $50 extra per person. So you pay for the machine for the 2 hours, plus you add $50 for that extra person to sit with you. So I rented two. Well, I took two, one for my oldest son, one for me, and we arrived to this beautiful, beautiful mountainous operator where we got our snowmobiles. And it was interesting because we came in March and it was already like in the 50s, 60s, so snow melting weather. But they take you up into the mountains, and it is unbelievable. To be honest with you, this is a must-do tour. Like it's a must-do tour. The snowmobiling is just so great. And I'll also be really honest with you, 2 hours was enough. It is a powerful vehicle. After I cannot imagine what more you could possibly see after 2 hours, right? If you are a mobile, gourmet specialist, that's one thing. But if you're just going for the fun of it, I personally think 2 hours filled the need completely. It was an awesome trip because it takes like an hour to get there. Even if you're staying in Park City, or any of the skiing villages, it's still a good 45-minute drive to pretty much any of the outfitters for the snowmobiles because they have their own personal farms that they do it on. And then, so it's 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. So it's the whole adventure, right? And honestly, 2 hours was more than enough. It's a hard vehicle. You do get tired after a while. Gratefully, we had unbelievable weather, but it is a snowmobile tour. You can get blizzard. You can get, really crappy weather, and they don't stop. They don't cancel tours for that. And I don't think you have a chance to cancel yours either. I think they give you 48 hours. So you don't know if there's going to be a snowstorm coming through. So just have that, they do give you, some places rent gear, as in clothes and helmets and goggles and all that. The place that we were at gave it to us for free. It was included. So, and also they say, do you want to pay for insurance for the vehicle? If you have travel insurance, you're covered. You do not need to pay an extra $20, $30 for per vehicle for this. So there's no reason for that, right? And the tour, if you're doing a 2 hour tour, it is made for beginners. There is nothing crazy you're going to be doing enough to damage your snowmobile. All right, guys. So if you have a chance to do a snowmobile tour anywhere in the world, I'm pretty sure this is how it is for everywhere in the world. go for it. Do it. It is pricey, but you know what? You only live once and you got to make every day an adventure. So if you need any more advice on any other cool adventures, go to travelexperta.com, travel experta, travel expert with an A.com. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a review and share. This is Marina, Travel Experta.